Greyzone Warfare has just announced the launch of Early Access on April the 30th, 2 p.m. British summertime. I was fortunate to get access to the latest closed alpha test with a group of content creators from loads of different games. I personally met creators from Rust, Escape from Tarkov, DayZ, Call of Duty, DMZ, and Warzone, and everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves, exploring the jungle, helping each other with different tasks, and just hunting for that PvP. The game has so much to offer, and for an alpha test, this has fantastic bones. With the game's mechanics, this can definitely fit several different types of gamers. The lone wolf taking it slow, avoiding PvP and trying to complete tasks at hand. The FPS Chad gamers pushing POIs and hunting for PvP around every corner. Or even the tactical gamers with a squad with only your comms and coordination to get you through the jungle. I spent 60 hours in 7 days cramming in as much content as I possibly could. And with the good times came the bad times. Just like the spongy AI that can eat up to 15 shots. The AI can be a mix between a version of John Wick hitting that one shot through a wall, or stood next to you missing an entire mag and just walking off. Some of the behavior was definitely questionable, and at times it did really feel like you were playing an early access. But that wasn't really an issue. It was an alpha playtest. The chance of griefing other players or being griefed, being stuck in an animation when you're jumping off a helicopter, you're an easy target without having a chance of even defending yourself until the animation ends. I understand this has changed, but it has been an incredibly short time since the closed alpha and now, the day before the release. The gameplay loop I experienced was to go to different POIs, kill, search and retrieve items, and then get back to base. And in these different types of POIs, it can feel incredibly immersive with large numbers of AI and potentially enemy faction members on the same task, but the gaps in between can feel absolutely empty. The roads and areas between the POIs are absolutely silent. You may have a random chance of encountering other players, but other than that, it's pretty much you and the mosquitoes and the frogs. I feel a way to combat this would be add a roaming AI. Maybe a convoy that patrols the map or the outskirts of town. This would make these empty areas feel like they hold much more danger. The map itself makes you feel tiny. The open fields and the jungle boasting dense foliage, possibly holding potential danger around every corner. Sometimes you can literally feel like you're the only one there. I guess that's a hard one to balance, especially when it comes to optimization. I currently run a single PC setup with a 4080 and a 7800 X3D. And while streaming and recording, I was holding around 130 to 150 FPS. That was streaming and recording. I didn't really have any issues, but I did speak to a few other content creators who found some issues regarding their optimization. I was running on a mixture of medium and high graphics, and I didn't really come across any issues. But that was just my personal experience. The team behind Greyzone Warfare have created something unique. With fantastic bones and incredible communication, I just really hope that they can keep this up. But have they released too soon? Do you think these issues are going to be resolved in such a short space of time? Let me know in the comments on your thoughts. I personally hope that we were playing an old version and the majority of these issues that we experienced have already been fixed. But who knows? I'll be playing Greyzone live on twitch.tv/AziUK, and I'll be picking Crimson Shield. I'll see you in the jungle.